Welcome everybody to the Payday 3 map making tutorial. This is going to be the first part of a many part series, and part 1 is going to be learning some things before you start map making and setting up Unreal. So as I just said, this is Unreal. This is not going to be like Payday 2 where there's beardlib editor mod. Because of that though, we can use all of its documentation that can help you through so many things. So I will not be detailing every single Unreal Engine mechanic and quirk, as this is taught in lots of places online and I wouldn't be doing it justice. Because this is a game engine, the install is big and will use up a lot of processing power to run. If you can run the game, I'm sure you can run Unreal Engine, so don't worry about that, but be careful that it can hang or stutter a little bit more than the game. As for computer space, it can take up to 100 gigabytes of space. My personal project size is about 20 gigabytes. Now that's the bad, let's talk about the good. Because this is a game engine, technically speaking, the sky is the limit. Just because Starbreeze has it doesn't mean you have to use it. You can and may have to at times make whatever mechanic you want by hand. This is slightly different to how beardlib editor worked in Payday 2, where almost everything you made had to be default game units or elements. Because of this though, the skill floor is just a little bit higher than beardlib editor, as you'll need to know some game dev things like how to do materials, lighting, and coding. Unlike beardlib editor, which only required minimal experience unless you wanted to go above and beyond. It is very highly recommended. Go and learn Unreal Engine basics, which I will link a great tutorial in the description below. Now to start off with installing Unreal. First, you need to install Epic Games Launcher. Once you have it installed and have launched it up, you can go to Unreal Engine tab here and go to library and select your game version. In this instance, I already have 4.27.2 installed, so it won't be listed for me, but it will be right here for you. After you have installed 4.27.2, you will need to head to the Moolah project. I will list that in the description below. After you have downloaded the map making project, I advise you to make Unreal projects folder as close as you can to the base of your computer. The reason of this is because Windows has a maximum path length of 260 characters, and if you do it anywhere but the base of your computer, it can reach that on some of the project. After you've created the folder, extract the map making zip file into this folder and name it whatever you may like. In this instance, I have named it Tutorial Project, just so I can keep it clear from my normal project of Moolah Project Main. After this, you can launch the new project entitled Payday3.uproject. Now, the first time you start it up, it will take quite a while. You'll see here it has a progress bar. It has to render all of the shaders. This may take 5 or potentially 10 minutes. Let it do its thing. Just know future loads will not take this long. Now, once you're inside of the project, you'll notice a couple things. One, it may say new plugins are available. You can just dismiss this, and you might notice project file is out of date. You may also dismiss that. Now, there's a couple things I've pre-set up in this project file that I'm going to explain to you. First is, if you go to Edit, then Project Settings, and search, you'll notice there's this packaging section right here, and inside of it there is a directories to never cook. Inside of this, I have listed every single folder there is as of the current moment, so that when I cook the project file, none of these folders will be cooked with it. This will drastically increase your cook time from 20 minutes down to potentially about a minute. As well, something I have done is in the plugins area, I have disabled the VR plugins. If you go here and see that the VR plugins are enabled, just disable it. This will stop it so that when you launch Unreal Engine, the Steam VR won't pop up. That is very, very nice because that pop-up is quite annoying. Now, after you've set up the plugins and the directories to never cook, your project is set up and prepped for Payday 3 map making. Click on the playlist listed here to view the other subjects you may want to learn about in Payday 3 map making.